All right, now for this recording, ngizofuna ukuthi sifocus lana ku question 2 coming from this November 2023 question paper. Check the description box. There will be links. There will be links for the other questions enwa created for this question paper. If the link is not there, just know that I'm in the process of creating that video. Ne? All right, thanks for tuning in. Let's answer question 2. So the question 2, it focuses on module 2. It focuses on module 2. So for module 2, we are calculating in, it's basically measurement. We are finding our area, perimeter, all that stuff, okay? So, but Lana, we are given the, what is this? The floor plan to a general store. The question 2 starts from 2.1. And then okay, it's 2.1, and then it goes to 2.2. Let me just check how many questions do we have in total. Oh, okay, so it starts from 2.1, 2.2, then it ends with 2.3. All right, it ends with 2.3. So let us start with the 2.1. I want to say the shortest one out of the 3 questions, out of the 3 sections. But your honor, it seems long. All to find with the questions they are actually short. Ne? So it's just questions that are based or that are related to the given sketch. Ne? So given below is a floor plan of a general store. The length of the store is 70 meters. 70 meters. And then the breadth is 60 meters. Study the floor plan and answer the questions that follow. All right. So for the first question, 2.1.1, this one, they are asking us to give the name of the shape that the general store represents. I would say it's a rectangle. It has a length and breadth, and the sides or the dimensions are not equal. We have the longest side, which is 70, and the shortest one, which is 60. So it means that it's a 4-sided shape rectangle. Right? 2.1.2. Would you be able to buy running shoes at the general store? Justify your answer. All right. Sinamatila. Right here. We have a snack bar, a customer service, health and beauty, toilets. Why are lama toilets? Hey, I guess we'll never know. Appliances, books, home decor, toys, home electronics, boys' clothing, men's clothing, women's clothing, girls' clothing, accessories, automotive, and seasonal. I don't know what they are selling with seasonal. It's okay, it's one of the shops. And sporting goods. So 2.1.2, would you be able to buy running shoes? The answer should be yes. This shop, sporting goods, is where you can get in your running shoes. We have to justify our answer. It's because there is a shop for sporting goods. Yeah, there is a shop for sporting goods. So I think that is the only place where you can get running shoes, right? Men's clothing, you might get formal and casual clothes, boys' clothes, as well as girls' clothes, and women's clothing, right? So you can get any casual and formal clothing, but running shoes, wathola like in a dedicated shop, like Abu Sportsy, is it Sportsy? No, it's not Sports Scene. Not Sports Scene, man. I forget the I forget the name of the shop, but I'll just say the name. But even Mr. Price, they also have a shop that is dedicated for doing what? For selling izinto or selling clothes that are sporty related, right? Oh yeah, total sports. All right. 2.1.3. How many tills are there in the general store? There's 3 tills. I've counted them now. 1, 2, and 3. 2.1.4. On which side, right or left of the tills, would you find the doors as seen from inside the store? So this is you standing. You are facing that direction, right? On which side of the tills? Now my tills la. They are positioned to your right side. Now, on which side, right or left of the tills, would you find the doors? Where are the doors? Now my doors la. This is where our doors are, as seen from inside. So I would say they are to the left of the tills. So the answer should be left. They are to the left of the tills. We had to choose between left or right. So when looking at tills from inside the shop, on which side are the doors? To the left of the tills. So the answer should be left. What section can you find directly on the right hand side of the toy section as seen from the men's clothing section? Again, Umala, this is the clothing men. You are facing this direction, right? Now they are asking Uguti, which section can you find directly on the right hand side? Where's your right hand side? So you mark yellow. This is your right hand side if you are facing downward, guys. So this is gonna be your right hand side. On the right hand side of the toy section, where's the toy section? This is the toy section. On the right hand side of the toy section, it's this. It's the home decor. Home decor. 2.1.6. Calculate the perimeter of the general store. You may use the formula perimeter equal to 2 times length plus 2 times breadth. Okay, it's a straightforward one. Ne? You just substitute. So it's going to be 2 open bracket. What is the length? What are the dimensions of the length? Length is 70. Plus 2. What is the length of the breadth? 60. Equal to 2 times 70, that's 140, plus 2 times 60, that's 120, equal to 26. So it's 2,600 meters. So this is our perimeter, but let me just verify. Okay, no, it should be 2,260, not 2,600, 260. This is gonna be my answer, 260. I'm thinking I should be multiplying only to find with nope. All right, I'm gonna remove this part because 2.1.7 requires a lot of space. We are now doing some serious stuff here, man. Let's shift this one up. See big right here. Okay, then we're gonna calculate if the book section, this is the book section, this is the book section. If the book section is in a shape of a square with length 8 meters, so it's 8 meters, 8 meters. Calculate how many tiles will be necessary to tile the book section. The area size of one tile is 0.5 cubic meters. Allow an extra 5% extra 5% for cutting and breakages. Now they want us to find the total number of tiles SOR7s for tiling that bookshop. Alright. Okay. The first thing we'll have to calculate is the area for the bookshop. So 2.1.7 area is equal to length multiplied by breadth, right? So we're going to start off by calculating the area for the floor of the book shop. What is the length? Since it's a square anyway, the length and the breadth are the same. So 8 times 8, 64, I think. Yeah, 64. We have 64 square meters. So this is the total area for the book shop. Now, we are also told the size for one tile, the area for one tile. The area for one tile is what? 0.5 cubic meters. No, square meters. So, in order to calculate the number of tiles that will go into the bookshop floor, we'll have to divide the total area with the area of one tile. So the number of tiles is equal to area of book shop floor divided by area of one tile, equal to, what is the area of the bookshop floor? It's 64, divided by the area for one tile, that's 0.5. The answer is gonna be 64 over 0.5. I'm getting 128. So this is 128 tiles that will be required. But the calculation doesn't stop here, because we have to allow an extra 5% for cutting and breakages. So when we go to the shop, we're not going to order exactly 128 tiles. Why? Because some of the tiles might break. Some of the tiles might break while cutting them. So if we have the exact number, what if 15 of them break? Yeah, we could show 15 yama tiles. So it's better to also get like an extra nyana tiles in case some accidents happen, right? So let's calculate the extra tiles. Extra 15% tiles. We're gonna say 15% of the total tiles. So the 5% is calculated on the total number of tiles. What is 15 over 100? Over 100 times 128. Times 128, I'm getting 19 comma 2 tiles. Where am I getting 15% now? Where am I getting 15%? Okay, let me just fix that one, Masinyan. It's not 5%, it's not 15%, but 5%. 5%. I was a little bit worried now. How 15%? It's a lot, Pell. Yo, it's a lot. Alright, so 6.4 tiles. 6.4 tiles, but we're gonna round it off to 7 tiles. Therefore, total number of tiles is equal to 128 plus 7. 128 plus 7. Answer is 135 tiles are required. So it's the total number of tiles plus that extra 5% tiles, right? Plus that extra 5% tiles. Okay, so let's go to the next section of our calculations. Let's erase and come to this one. Okay, yeah, come to this one. All right, so a diagram below shows the distances traveled by a student from home to a local factory where she is placed for workplace exposure. C Street, let me move this. C Street, it's this one. A straight, it's this one, and B straight, this one. They form a right angle triangle. Study the diagram and answer the questions that follow. In which direction is students' home from factory? This is the home from the factory, so it's from factory to the home. This is the arrow. The arrow is pointing from factory to home. In which direction? So we are given our cardinal points. We are given a compass now, right? Now, what is the direction from the factory to the home? It's gonna be in northwest. Northwest 2.1. I mean 2.2.1. The answer is northwest. Northwest. It's between north and west, so the direction is here. 2.2.2. Calculate the distance between students' home from the factory, the length of street C. In other words, you may use the formula. So the formula says street C length squared is equal to A street length squared plus B street length squared. What is A? 3 nangula plus, okay, squared plus B, that's 2 squared. Where's 2? 2 is over there. C squared is equal to 9 plus 4. We add, we get how much? 13. Let's check. 3 squared plus 2 squared equal to 13. Yeah. 13. We take the square root on both sides. C is equal to, what is the square root of 13? Square root of 13 is equal to 3 comma 3,61 kilometers. Now 2.2.3, determine the total distance she will travel from home to the factory and back home if both trips were taken via the shopping center. Interesting. Via the shopping center. Okay. Let's read the question one more time. Determine the total distance you will travel from home to the factory. To the factory via the shopping center. So kwamela hambe so from home to the shopping center, then the factory. Then then he goes back home after work, from the factory via the shopping center back home, right? So it's gonna be like this. 2.2.3. So the distance to the factory from home, it's 2 plus 3 plus then the trip of going back home from the factory via the shopping center to home, that is gonna be 3 plus 2. What is the answer now? It's 4 plus 6. The answer should be 10 kilometers in total. All right, last question. The distance between 2 points on the map is 12 centimeters. The scale of the map is 1 to 50,000. Calculate the real distance between the 2 points. Give your answer in kilometers. Now, this is the scale. This is the scale 1 to 50,000. 1 is to 50,000. We know that 1 represents map, measurement or distance. Measurement. And then 50,000 represents real life. Measurement. Real life measurement. Okay, real life measurement. Now, the distance between 2 points on a map is 12 centimeters. So this is the map distance. So under 1, I'm gonna put in 12 centimeters. And then the scale of the map is that. Calculate the real distance. So we want to calculate the real distance, which we don't know. I'm going to put an X underneath 50,000 to the side of 50,000. Then we cross multiply 1 times X, that's X, 12 times 50,000. 50, 1, 2, 50,000, 1, 2, 3 is equal to 60, no, wait, 600,000. 600,000 centimeters, because the only dimension we have or unit of measure we have is centimeters. The scale has no units. Now, we have to change this to kilometers. How do we do that? We are given conversions I2. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. So these scales, with these scales, they are simply telling us to convert centimeters to meters. Then from meters, then we take it to kilometers. So how do we change this to meters? Divide by 100. When I get cancelled by you, I'm now left with 6,000. 6,000 meters. How do we change from meters to kilometers? Meters to kilometers, we're gonna divide by 1,000. Divided by 1,000. Cancel salobani 6. So 6 is the final answer. It's 6 kilometers. Alright, this concludes discussion year 2 for question 2. In the description box, I'll leave other links for questions that I've recorded underneath for this question paper. So for now, guys, I'm signing out. Any questions, leave them in the comment section and let's engage. Peace.